Hello there and welcome to another SOS reading. Before we get into your SOS messages, Spirit says something beautiful is forming from what once felt uncertain. The heavens are aligning a moment meant just for you, where peace, clarity, and quiet blessings begin to reveal why everything had to happen this way. So let's take a look at your SOS messages and see what else Spirit wants you to know. And at the end of the reading, I do have a special channel message from your guardian angel. All right, so let's find out what else does Spirit want you to know that is aligning. Oh my gosh, talking about those beautiful, quiet blessings forming, perhaps bonds being deepened here or strengthened, I should say, or new alliances are on the horizon, but will create something that will give you a sense of stability. Now, this Four of Wands to me is a card of completion, a card of homecoming, a card of great job. You deserve this time of peace, restoration, enjoyment, maybe some, you know, celebrating here too. Because the Four of Wands does speak about a commitment that is worth celebrating. This is a good indication that whatever is going on here, you've invested wisely, okay? Now, there may be something here with property, value, receiving or selling something that is worth value here. We do have fire sign coming through, uh, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's get a little bit more about the Four of Wands. I love that you've got this positive card here indicating that you're right where Spirit wants you to be. Now, there's something here too that's going on. There's a protective force around you as well. So just know that you've strengthened something here on the spiritual side, okay, where you are being held and safeguarded by the heavens here because they have seen your effort here. They appreciate your effort. Let's get more about this Four of Wands for you because these are happy days. Eight of Wands, look at that. Yes, excitement, passion, creativity, and, take this if it resonates. But there could be a lot going on at home that, we're just, there's a lot of energies with maybe perhaps someone because the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands, yeah, we could be really having some, great intimacy here, passionate intimacy. But that's not necessarily, uh, the most important thing. But there is something going on with activation. And it's like a spreading here, too, of more fertility that's going on with this Eight of Wands. Now, with the Eight of Wands, Spirit is saying there is a spiritual acceleration momentum moving forward from this point on. So, this Four of Wands is also your home base. This is your foundation. The Eight of Wands, if you notice the wands are going out, right, in all directions. There's like an explosion of creativity, passion, heightened sensitivity with the Eight of Wands. A lot of, communicating back and forth with yourself, with the heavens, and also with others that are important to you, where you are in a place of, I don't know, you just feel more of a place of community or support more than you have in the past. Okay, so just be on the lookout for that if you don't resonate with feeling a sense of community, family. But there are family and support in the unseen and the seen here that's developing for you. Something for you to feel even more solid and secured by. So I would say there's adventure with that Eight of Wands. Safe adventure, fun, Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. So just get ready, because things may be going in a lot of ways too. So you have control of where you want to direct these wands. But I would say that Spirit is sending you a lot of indication right now that things are blossoming for you, okay? Especially because you are in a place of needing to receive this. Now, this may offer you a fulfillment that you may have felt has either been long overdue or something that maybe you felt you missed. But don't be fooled by the circumstances, what Spirit is saying. Spirit appreciates you. You're receiving something here, your blessings here. Now, with the Four of Cups, we could get a little distracted, so you just may need to watch out for that. But I see someone who may be just spending some time in nature, okay? Getting grounded, maybe hearing what the elders have to say from the spirit world. Water signs coming through. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's get a little bit more with this Four of Cups. The stagnation is breaking up. The stagnation is breaking up. This is a sense of emotional liberation. Something is happening here with like old grief or guilt, even generational heaviness that's being released. Inner, outer conflict with yourself or others, it's being released. There are going to be many feelings that you've gone through, right? And perhaps also that you will be going through, but there's something about you feeling more emotionally free. Like you can finally exhale. I also see a situation here too where, remember I was talking about this energy of you being safeguarded? So it's like you might find yourself in a place where you're like, all of a sudden you just might be inspired to go sit down by this tree and look what you missed. You missed some type of, devil's chaos here, devil's storm, or, drama or dramatic people that may try to hook you into the middle of this. But look at how poised and calm we are. So, yes, there may be something here too where we have to just, know that there may be others. Now, not all of you may resonate with this, but there could be others that might not be happy about your place of success. Okay. And I do feel that there's been these energies that have been shut out. There's some type of karmic balance that has taken place here. And here you are graduated into that place of aligning to that karmic balance. And when I say aligning to that karmic balance, I'm not saying anything negative about that at all. I'm just saying that there's a flip of the switch now, and things are looking a lot more positive. Look at the blue here, right? We might be, we've had to spend some time in the blues, but now we've got all that, I see a lot of sun there. Happiness, vibrancy. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. See, the Hierophant. Taurus energy is coming through. This is a spiritual authority that is taking over here. Remember, I was talking to you about being in this place of safeguarded, divinely protected here. So Spirit is showing you signs. Now, this may require some discipline, right? Because it may be easy to, do something or act on impulse, perhaps, right? But watch out, because there's something here where Spirit has heard your prayers. See the hand of God here? There's a higher force that is in charge. So let's get a little bit more about this, because I do see something here where we're honoring something that we see a value, whether it's traditional or not. There's something here that I feel that you're staying true to, it's like your soul is tied to this. It's like, okay, this is what I mean, but your soul is tied to this sense of knowing that you deserve abundance, that life is meant to feel good, right? Now, it doesn't mean that we, don't go through some challenging times, but during those challenging times, we're not swayed in a way where we give into too much negativity and the negativities of others. And that's another thing you may need to watch out for, is the negative emotions of others here. So just kind of be on the lookout for that, because in the meantime, heaven is sending you signs. What did Spirit say? Something beautiful is forming from what once felt uncertain. This is that card of feeling uncertain. The heavens are aligning a moment. Look at this. 8 of Wands. Aligning a moment meant just for you, where peace, clarity, and quiet blessings begin to reveal why everything had to happen this way. Wow. Now, what I see is that heaven is holding you. Heaven is in charge at this time. Let's get a little bit more too, with this Hierophant for you and what's important. This is a blessings of balance. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I told you all that sun. The blue days are over. We got the happy sunny days. There could be something with, perhaps long distance travel, short travel, or just feeling like you've got some type of new adventure. And that could even be at home or on the homestead here. Look at this, the Sun card, success, happiness, being confident, I should say, that you are being taken care of. So there's really great exposure here to what you're becoming successful at. There's a lot of confidence here. Heaven is showing you the way. And take this if it resonates. If you're stepping into more of a personal growth or spiritual growth, you might be enhancing or coming into a place where you could be taking the lead in this. Others may really want to hear what you have to share. The sun is that masculine energy here. So I wouldn't be surprised if possibly we see the moon card coming out, because there is something here about being blessed with the feminine and the masculine energies. Let's see what else. Spirit also wants you to know that this is the calm after the chaos. And really with that 8 of Wands and the 5 of Wands, that could be like a double dose of chaos, right? Feeling really, perhaps not only distracted, but maybe there's just too much activity, okay? And so I would say that no one says that you have to take on everything, okay? Think of it this way. This is your permission slip not to feel like you have to take on everything. Take on maybe that one or good opportunity that you see in front of you. If you don't see it, it's there. You'll see it somehow, some way. High Priestess. Okay, this is close enough. When I was talking about the moon, this is the divine, sacred feminine. Okay, now I'm not talking about gender. I'm just talking about the feminine and the masculine energies. Now, the High Priestess is really stating that there is a new cycle. It's already begun. Trust in what you may be just sensing and feeling, but perhaps you don't see quite yet, but it is coming here. Now, there is some type of I would say there is some type of dissolving of a um, karmic alliance that no longer fits your frequency anymore. And that's actually a good thing. That means that you're evolving and growing at the pace that your soul is asking to. So you're blossoming into yourself. Oh, so don't feel bad or guilty either for blossoming into your own self at the right time when others may still be, having to maybe go through their own metamorphosis process. Now, the high priestess is also indicating that there may be a psychic, feminine or masculine person around that could offer and aid you a sneak peek into the future, but don't get too overwhelmed and swallowed up by the future either. Pisces is coming through with the high priestess. There's a sacred contract that's being played out here. Let's get a little bit more about this high priestess. She's revealing something. This is the quiet revelation or the quiet revealing of these blessings here. Okay, stay strong too. Either you or someone, you just have to stay strong here because it could be that you're picking up on maybe the negative emotions of others, or you're just having to be in this place of letting it just be, right? And accepting things in the way where it's not anchoring you. Now, when we're talking about gaining the clarity that you need, you're going to get this. You're going to get this. Now, the high priestess is saying you've actually got good luck on the horizon. Positive things are happening here. Let me get a little bit more too with that Five of Cups. I'm just going to point something out because I see something here where you've tuned into things that could actually be parasitic. And what I mean by that is things that could be draining your soul, your spirit, your creativity, your passions. And the thing that I see is that someone is upset and sad. They're going to have to be. And the reason why is that they're, I don't want to bad name someone, and that's not what I'm doing. But until this soul has come to a place where they have learned and evolved, this spirit, this soul is parasitic, emotionally immature, or just thrives off of feeding off of uh, and other energy sources, okay? And so the high priestess is saying that you are a sacred man or sacred woman. You are the medicine. You are the light that had to reveal karmic lessons for another. And your job is done. Mission complete. Congratulations. This is another card confirming this situation here too. Mission complete. Congratulations. I was just talking about the lack of maturity, right? Someone that just, and I'm not trying to, take it with a grain of salt because we have to have compassion though for this soul too, at where they're at. But on the other side of this is compassion, love, security, aligned with the universe's love for you too. Let's not forget that. This isn't about searching and seeking love in another. And I know at times in life, and I'm not saying that you are doing it now, but there are times in life that we all get into a place where we're searching and looking for things in another. But you've already found something here that is genuine, authentic, and true. Your light, your ability to tap into sacred wisdom, knowing that what you felt and sensed is true. You had to be a light for someone's shadow. And Spirit says you need to remain poised and tolerant until better options arrive, because they're arriving. There is a situation that you're absolutely going to fall in love for. And not only are you going to fall in love with it or them, you're going to be in a place, and so are they, where, I mean, if you're dealing with someone, where you are both in a place of being very emotionally secure and mature. There's no sense of feeling pressured or rivalry here. I'm just going to point this out. Take it if it resonates. It may not, because someone, speaking of that parasitic energy, they may play this game, right? They're playing a game where they try to draw in attention or drama that hooks you. But see, your energy is unhookable. You've already reached this level. This is your new cycle. You're embracing a new cycle of sacred medicine here that's healing. Now, there may be significant information coming from your higher self, from the divine, from loved ones on the other side or ancient ones. So pay attention to what's going on. You do hear or sense something that comes from the unspoken. Let's see what else. We've got someone here too, that King of Cups. There's a sense of being able to manage all that you've got going on, because there is a sense of excitement with this, okay? So some of you might be in this, the beginning of this excitement, you just don't know what to do with it. And some of you, you're just, you might still be needing to ground your energy, right? Because what is up ahead will ground you. But the thing is you're going to be highly active in things that are feeding your soul rather than taking it away, or dimming it or zapping it. A change in direction, or a change in some type of victory too. We have the Chariot, Cancer energies coming through. Yes, this is a very good indication that something important is going on with maintaining a sense of integrity and balance here, but you have victory over this. Something has already been, how do I say, dissolved when it comes to soul contracts, in a sense. You're done negotiating or putting up with situations or people that can't bring honesty or something that you actually deserve. And so when I see this Five of Swords, I'm seeing a cord cutting, energetic cord cutting here. Let's dive deeper though, okay? Because there's some fast energies here too, in a sense. So I want to get a little bit more with the Chariot and the Five of Swords for you. I mean, you're already in this place of being victorious. So, just remain poised here. Yeah, there's going to be a better choice up ahead. I would say right now it's really important to align yourself with, what's right, what's best for your soul. I would also just, I would just say watch out for thinking or feeling like you need to correct something here. I mean, really, your success is someone's karma, or you becoming successful is someone's karma. So take what resonates. And this is leading you to a better choice. Definitely a better choice up ahead. We have Gemini coming through with the Lovers here. So yes, something is over, but that's a good indication that you're ready for it to be over, for something brand new here. Oh no, you know what? I might whoopsies. Let's see here. Let's see. I forgot. Hang on. We got to put some stickers on the Lovers card. Oh, hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully it'll be okay. Whoops, I forgot about this. You know, YouTube is a little picky. Wow. And they got their things all out there. So we got the lovers, a better choice. Now, what we're doing here, we're staying aligned with what's true for ourself and our soul, right? And things are paying off. That better choice is up ahead for you. Know this. So you want to stay aligned too right now with things that are, you know, how should I say this? You're making healthy choices and in love and in life. All right. Now, on maybe just a peer level, you could also be, removing or finding yourself moving away from maybe dishonest associations or just people that you no longer feel value with or feel good around. And you got some good luck here and good news. There is something going on too where finances are improving. So with the Page of Pentacles, expect some good news and good luck when it comes to a new resource, a new investment, having improvement with your money. This is the new and better thing here. I would also say there may be some kind of new toy. I don't know if I would call it a toy, but it's going to be something that you're really into. And it could even be a new, like, healthy routine. It could be something that a hobby, it could be something you are studying. But whatever it is, it's giving you some type of either financial or health benefit and emotional. And in fact, probably a combination. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, your hard work is paying off. Look at that. The relief is nearing here. The 10 of Wands, we could be in a place of feeling burnt out. But see, here we are making choices, right? So let's get a little bit more with this 10 of Wands. What's the advice about this 10 of Wands here? Now, if you feel that you've already let this heaviness go, then good for you. For others, know that this is ending, but you may need to, see what's really right now worthy of your time and your energy, because this is where you get to dissolve, cut the cords with things that are feeling that it's really zapping your energy to the extreme here. But this is a card of completion. We were talking about that. Yeah, there's something here where there is going to be a change of direction. I feel there's some type of change of direction or passion here, but there is going to be something about you taking some type of different action. Up ahead, pay attention to opportunities that lead you to doing something different, okay? Now, the Knight of Wands, you may need to watch out either for yourself or someone that could be distracting you with just too much. So pay attention to that. But I do see that we're in a place of, again, having fun. There's something fun and adventurous going on that's going to change everything for you. The Knight of Wands brings change. Now, there could be something here where, uh, you could be relocating for some, or getting out and seeing different things in a way that feels not too chaotic. So maybe, for example, just getting out in nature more, maybe, traveling a little bit further. Now, just take that if it resonates, but there is something here that Spirit is saying that you're ready to take a different approach as well. But you got to make room. So I encourage, for those right now that are feeling a little bit, confused about what to do, I encourage you to take action on making more room, because there's like this, there's some type of energy here that is aligned with you, and it's only a matter of time before something or someone is summoned here. What else? We got more fire sign coming through. Okay, this card wants to reveal itself. Ooh, your breakthrough. Okay, this is exactly what Spirit was talking about. This is where peace, clarity, and quiet blessings begin to reveal why everything had to happen this way. This is the card of truth. This is the card of clarity. This is the card of knowing exactly what we need to focus on. What's behind this breakthrough? This is also being crowned here, being honored. And I would say also for those souls out there that may even feel like you've been unseen or unheard, you're, oh my God. Okay, I have a card that fell, but you're not going to believe what came out. If you're seeing unfelt or not, excuse me, maybe unseen or unheard, your time to shine is coming. Look at the moon card came out. See, out of that cycle, that season of uncertainty, things being questionable, fears arising, not knowing our way, but we got to find our way. Well, guess what? You did. And here's your emergence. Here you are like this crawfish. And with that crawfish, you notice the outer shell. That is that protection that Spirit has gifted to you while you've been in the water, submerged, coming up. And so here you are right now in between realms. You're sitting in between these realities here. And so with that Ace of Swords, there's no doubt that you're finding your way. Now, the Ace of Swords has already carved the path for you. You just got to be brave to go on that path. But no, heaven has carved it for you, specifically for you, tailored for you. Don't let the mystery bother you, not one bit. You live in the mystery. This is where creativity spark, new things happen for you. This also, to me, is signifying that heaven is holding, again, that hand, the needle that is weaving your dreams, the moon, into reality by bringing you choices right now. Things that make you happy. Things that just make you feel more aligned, right? What else? Your angels calling. Also, your angels are calling the other souls that are involved with this new alignment that you've created. You and other souls are weaving a dream into reality. And so this is our sense of Phoenix rising. I may need to put stickers. Hold on. I may need to put some stickers on their butt. Who knows? Who knows? This is the wake-up call. Let's get more about this judgment. Yeah, you're done with the car. Okay. You have graduated from some type of soul lesson, generational healing. You probably were a starseed soul that had to clear that energy up, but the time has come. You're rising from the ashes. This is what Spirit wants you to focus on is not what you had to go through. Focus on that you're in the rise of the ashes. You are the phoenix rising, and by you rising, you're allowing other souls to awaken and arise to their higher self as well. It's like the time has come. The time has come. The time has come. Heaven is favoring you. Wow, you've got the wheel of fortune. These are your blessings. This is also karmic cycles and events Finally done, over with. You don't need to do it again. There's no more repeating here. Be on the lookout for things that inspire you. These are the blessings that heaven is awakening you to. There's a trail. This is like the first trail. It's like a trail of your path. Remember, you're not left without some signpost leading you the way. Yes, the time has come. You are witnessing things that are being shown to you specifically for you in ways only you can pick up. Heaven is guarding your future fortune. Dreamweaver. There's so much that you're going to feel good about here, and with someone most likely, okay? But it does require, balance emotionally, intellectually here, but you are in this place of being graced here. And when I see the Knight of Cups, we're dreaming things that we are in love with. Our soul is in love with creating. We're creating that in reality. But there is also this offering, this better option here with the Lovers, coming from a place of purity, coming from a place where it's genuine. Let's get more about what this Knight of Cups is offering. Temperance, balance, divine orchestration. And this is an offering that is absolutely tailored for you. Look at all these guardian angels coming through, blessing you and blessing your path. There is like this ancient guardian angel that's going before you, making sure that the path is clear, and that requires patience on your part. See, this is why, yes, they're making sure that the path is clear here and safe. Whoever and wherever you're approaching, whoever is approaching, know that this is created between you and the heavens here. Now, temperance is associated with Sagittarius. So this is restoration of faith, restoration of feeling awakened in the heart. Maybe not romantic, right? It's not just romantic. It's the sacred, the universal pulse of compassion and love that restores trust in life itself. But you're not going to be left alone either. There is a crown waiting for you. The crown, okay. You're being fitted for a new crown, metaphorically. You're being fitted for a new crown. So there's reverence here, okay? And you're going to be shown the way. Again, with the temperance, the path is here, right? The path is being cleared. You have something to feel good about. Whatever is coming together it is really divinely tailored for you. And this is what's going to make it so personable, so unique, and so divine. Wow. Stability, generosity, abundance, a gain in material wealth. Did I say that? Because I see it big time. With the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles with that Four of Wands and the Hierophant. I mean, there's more. The Sun. We have some type of success in feeling stable, feeling nurtured by the comforts of earth, okay? And feeling secure financially in some way, shape, or form. And also we might be in a place where we're offered, a dream job, or perhaps some of you are that person that becomes a dream boss. Now, just take what resonates, but we do have a person here. But most importantly, we have things working out. All of that hard work, all of these things that have tested your faith, had you question it did. It had you questioning whether or not you were on the right path. Did you do the right thing? Well, yes, you did. And I see that there's someone here of quality, of value. What else? So we're headed into a direction where it's more about feeling secure with where you've stabilized yourself already and not feeling shaken again. Wow, there it is. I mean, this is heaven sent. There's going to be something brand new appearing in your life. And this may give you that new zest, that new drive, or that new direction. So heaven is sending you instructions on some type of plan here, a sacred plan. And I do see something coming through very strong when it comes to a soulmate. Let's see what else. 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, an overflow. Plentiful. Spirit wants you to feel an overflow right now in your soul and your spirit. Okay. And know that heaven is blessing you with a secure, with some type of security in emotional stability, feeling contentment with friends, family, community, but most importantly, feeling an overflow, right? And so we felt the not so much here, right? Because look at this, we got 4 cups. Well, actually, we have 3 cups. There's that 4th one coming to us. So we're like, oh, do we have enough? We maybe don't feel enough. But then we get the 10 of Cups, which is the card of completion as well. Now, what did Spirit say? Quiet blessings begin to reveal why everything had to happen this way is to bring you true happiness, true fulfillment. Not one where you felt like you've had to shield and protect your energy all the time in some way. What else? The wait ripens into blessing, or I should say blessings. The wait. And I would say that the wait is only momentarily. It will be okay. When all of this starts to happen, it's almost like you're going to look back and go, "Wow, that was just a fleeting moment." The wait ripens into a blessing. Wow. See how you've got your 3 cups? You got the 4th one being handed to you. Go to the 10 cups. What else? Oh my gosh. See, look at this. You got to play. Oh my goodness. Here you are playing with the Knight of Wands. Now, take it if it resonates. There may be something with a joy of either travel or car driving, or maybe there's something about 4x4ing or horses or something like that, farmlands. I mean, because look, play while you wait for your blessings. That might be hard for some of you, not all of you, because you're used to working. And that could be something you inherited, or it could just be something that it became a habit. But you're taking what you felt that was conditioned and you're reconditioning it. That's this reconditioning, that temperance. And because you've done the work, the inner and the outer, Spirit wants you to play. This will help accelerate it faster. In fact, you're coming into a season of getting blessings, one after another. So just be aware, though, that the situation could turn toxic. And then it says is turning toxic. This is the this is that Four of Cups with the Five of Wands, right? We've got conflict. We may have that with ourselves or others. Okay, but we could be stewing on something that we're still, just watch out. There's something here where what can happen in life, and you know, I don't think anyone's immune to feeling like this. But Spirit just wants you to know that what is meant for you will never, ever run away from you or be hard to get, because what's meant for you will come to you. So don't feel that, you know, there was a missed situation here or it's never going to happen. That can turn toxic, right? And that could turn against us. So we're having to just redirect our energy here in a way that, you know, feels good and healthy for you. So there may be something here where you need to channel maybe frustration or even anger or maybe sadness into something very creative and positive. And I feel that you already know how to do that, or pray or ask the universe to show you, because the universe will show you how to channel that energy where it's actually summoning something positive. And look, I don't need to speak to you about this because you've already been doing it. Because look what you're already manifesting here, layer by layer. Some will not like that you're shedding old skin and becoming more light, more vibrant, more blessed. It may even stir jealousy, but that's okay. They have to learn on their own, okay, to tap in and tune in on these blessings from the heavens, okay? Because heaven isn't blocking their blessings. They're blocking their own blessings. What else? And what you're doing is making sure that that energy isn't interfering with your blessings. You're stepping into a season of luck and magic. I just told you it is a new season of luck and magic. Okay. Look at we got that crescent moon here. It's a beginning. Okay, luck. Look forward to this, okay? Now, it may show up in small, little, tiny, little adjustments in life. Notice those to increase it. This is where you're harnessing that focus, that power. This is where your eyes sharpening and your spiritual eyes sharpening with that discernment helps weave these good fortunes into your reality. You've been blessed by heaven with the right to access this royalty that you are an heir to. Step into your season. Look at that. Waking up. It's a beautiful wake-up call. This wake-up call isn't an alarming one. It's finally. What else? The moon again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so why is the moon? Let's see. Oops, already. Okay, let's get a little bit more about the moon. Okay, you've got the scarab beetle there. That's a sign of protection, great fortune. Yes, things are a mystery, but allow things to be a mystery, because Spirit is saying you are or you have been guided through some type of, darkness, mystery here. You may need to pay attention to your dreams as well. So let's get a little bit more, because the moon is showing up 2 times, but you remember I mentioned it earlier. So it's like, okay, 3 times. Let's get more about the moon. You may need to pay attention to the moon cycles too. The Hermit. Okay, the cycles. You're going to have victory. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Hermit is a guide. It's an ancient one. This is also your inheritance. Okay. You are a keeper, I would say, or becoming aware that you're a keeper of ancient wisdom and rights. Okay. And I would say too that you have healed powerful generational things as well. Mission accomplished. Good job. But this elder, the wise one within, and also out, these are these guardians here. So the answers are coming from within, and it only happens as we keep, strong in our faith here. So something beautiful has happened with this sense of soul searching, seeking for answers. Now, there's also something going on too where, by maintaining a sense of integrity here, not allowing things to really hinder your light or dim your light, your lantern, Spirit is saying it's time for you to feel victorious. And I would also say, if you remember, I was mentioning this thing about you probably felt, unseen or unheard. Well, it's time for you to be seen, to be heard, and to be respected. And there is a sense of soul recognition when it comes to aligning with another soul or souls that also carry that same light. What else? Blessings are gathering beyond your sight. Oh my goodness, because look at this, the lantern, right? The hermit can only see where the lantern is showing, right? So it only may be a foot or two ahead. Now look at that. Your blessings are gathering beyond your sight. Beyond your sight. We don't see everything, but they're gathering. Wow. Oh my God. You better get your net or your basket ready. Okay. Get ready for collection. Oh my gosh. That's it. You're getting, oh, yes. Get ready for your collection. You're getting ready to collect your rewards. I hope you have a big enough basket or a case, your treasure chest. Okay. What else? So remain cloaked in gratitude. It turns the unseen into blessing. And that may be hard at times. I know it could be challenging, but keep working with little things that you feel grateful by. And I'm not saying that you're not. In fact, a lot of you might already feel grateful because you know that you've really maybe dodged something like a future disaster here. But the gratitude is really forming and helping accelerate these blessings that heaven is already gathering for you. And your blessings will also, in a way, be this other situation or person or people's karma. Okay. And that's okay too. They just get to witness it on the sidelines. You are meant to be heard. Remember, I said this is a time where your voice is meant to be heard. You're meant to be seen. Whatever you have been working at or whatever you do, it's time to share. It's time to be seen. And not only that, but it's like heaven has chosen you to be seen. And heaven is purposely putting you in places to be exposed in the most positive way. So you may have or find a platform that heaven has made for you to shine, for you to be heard. Because what is happening here is that there's been quite a few seasons, where chaos, distraction has kind of, created an imbalance. to the subtle and not so noticeable things here. But what's winning is actually the subtle but powerful shifts, lights, acknowledgments, recognition that is winning. Yes, you radiate like starlight seen and felt. I mean, seriously, there's something about you feeling so good, so in tuned with something very divine that's unfolding for your life, your destiny. And Spirit wants you to feel good about being seen by others right now. Spirit is proud of you. You should be too. And I hope you are. I hope you are, because others are noticing something about you. You're coming into a place where people can't help but notice something that is light, good, positive, radiant about you. You have a powerful influence playing out right now. Speaking of, we got the Princess of Wands. There's going to be some good news and good feedback. Let me make sure. I was just making sure they're not nude. Good news, good feedback here. Something exciting is on the horizon. Okay, so there is something and someone lining up to you. Let's get a little bit more about this Princess of Wands here. Be open to receiving compliments, gifts. Yeah, there is something here. Okay, so there's going to be a sense of a very genuine, intellectual, and like a very truth way of seeing and doing things. And there may be someone that is showing up here. I don't know if you know that. I mean, yes, it could be someone that you know or someone you don't know, because given that lovers here, where you've got a supporter of your cause, or there's something where we're finding a mutually beneficial situation with one another, and we do feel that we're aligned with what is rightfully ours, because this is our sense of getting our blessings, getting our sense of justice here for the many seasons of having to be on the sidelines for a while from our own blessings. But during that time of feeling like you weren't receiving something, you were transforming on the inside. And this is why Spirit is incredibly proud of you, because it takes a very wise soul to do that kind of work, because most people try to do that work going from the outside, validation on the outside, getting this, doing this, striving for this. But you did it the other way. And this is where we form the long lasting skills and luxuries that you are divinely an heir to. All right, now that is it for those. I just wanted to close the reading with maybe one good thing that you have to look forward to next. Let's find out a positive thing for you to look forward to next. And then I've got that channel message from your guardian angel. All right, let's find out what you have to look forward to next. Security. Okay, investing wisely. Because the Four of Pentacles, we're managing our money and our resources wisely, and we're building upon something of a strong foundation. So what's next is something that's going to make you feel far more secure, especially when it comes to, you know, your money, maybe even family, inheritance of some type, property, or things of value. All right, now I'm going to leave you with a message from your guardian angel, okay? My beloved one, I am always near you in every quiet breath, in every flicker of hope that refuses to fade. You are never walking this path alone. I've seen your tears, your strength, and the moments you almost gave up, yet still chose to believe. That choice to keep your heart open has moved mountains in the unseen. Now light is gathering around you again. You are stepping into a new season where the weight lifts and what's meant for you finds you with ease. Trust the gentle signs that come your way, for they are my whispers guiding you home to your own peace. You are cherished, protected, and loved beyond measure, and every step forward is already blessed. Just like your reading. My goodness. Okay, I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.